Good morning. Welcome to 49ers in 5, your daily update on everything happening with the team that you need to know. I'm Rob Stats Guerrera. Today is Thursday, November 23rd, 2023. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Here's what's happening with your San Francisco 49ers. We're actually going to get to a soundbite from Pete Carroll, believe it or not, a little bit later in the show, but we begin the show, as we always do, with the injury report. 4 players are questionable for tonight's game. Aaron Banks, Spencer Burford, Samuel Womack, and Robert Beal. Banks might be able to go. Burford might not, which would mean Banks would slot in at left guard, and John Feliciano would go in for right guard for Spencer Burford. So we'll see how that works, because that may be the starting offensive line going forward anyway. So that'll be interesting. Good news, Javon Hargrave, with his thumb injury, was a full participant, or would have been a full participant if the Niners had an actual practice, which they have not. Now, no media for the Niners yesterday because they did everything the day before. So I actually listened to Pete Carroll's press conference, and there was one soundbite I wanted you to hear.
It's just feels like playoff time for the rest of the season. If we're so fortunate to be rolling in that kind of area, it just feels like that. Every game coming up is crucial, and this one is just kind of this as obvious as it gets. So I hope the fans are juiced and ready to go, and we will be, and make it a great night. We'll look good in the unis and all that. It'll be an exciting night.
Oh, let's hope the Seahawks bring the playoff intensity, because we've seen that before, right? Last time I saw the quote-unquote Seahawks playoff intensity, the 49ers won the game by almost 20 points in last year's playoffs. So bring it on. And look, here are the facts, okay? The 49ers played Seattle 3 times last year. They outscored them 89-43 in those 3 contests. In those games, San Francisco ran for an average of 180 yards per game. This year, Seattle allows almost 120 yards per game on the ground every week. That is 19th in the league. So barring injury, the Niners should be able to run all over Seattle, and you know what that means. Play action passes, chunk plays down the field. And guess what? This year, nobody is better at that than Brock Purdy. 22 of 33 on 20-plus yard throws. That is the best in the NFL. So if everything goes the way it looks like it could go, the Niners should be able to win this game. And if they do, they will control the NFC West. It's a massive game tonight for San Francisco, and there's no reason they shouldn't win it. We always give you one thing to read, one thing to watch, and one thing you might have missed. One thing to read on this Thanksgiving: new safety Jair Brown had a conversation with Talanoa Hufanga after Huff tore his ACL. If you want to hear what he told Jair Brown, click the link in the description of this episode. One thing to watch: me and Levin, we actually taped a pretty much full-length preview podcast last night. It is up and available now, whether you want to download the pod or watch it on YouTube. It is there for you. And of course, we will be live after the game for the Instant Reaction Show on the Gold Standard YouTube channel, on the Gold Standard Podcast Network as well. We will start right when the game ends. We don't care that it's Thanksgiving. We're here for you, damn it. So please join us, hopefully after your family stuff is over, and hopefully we are celebrating a 49ers win. One thing you may have missed: Pete Carroll talked about the health of Geno Smith. Geno is expected to play. However, running back Kenneth Walker is not expected to play. So Geno's going to give it a go, but Pete Carroll did say they would be very judicious with how many warm-up throws Geno Smith has. So that tells you the state of his arm. Can he finish the game? We don't know. It'll be very interesting to watch how that situation unfolds. That's a wrap on today's 49ers in 5. Please rate, review, and follow the Gold Standard Podcast Network. Again, join us for the Instant Reaction Show after the game. Enjoy your Thanksgiving with your friends and family, everybody. Be happy, be healthy, be safe. I am thankful for all of you and looking forward to everybody joining after the game. I'm Rob Stats Guerrera. We'll talk later today.